The following tutorial is brought to you by WholeLoops.com.
It's production time. I'm Reid Stefan, realist puppet in the game. Today, we're talking about pitch shifting plugins. Whether you love it or you hate it, pitch shifted vocals are an essential part of modern music production. And what I'm using today is some tools, VST plugins, that I use as higher quality sounding alternatives to Ableton's built-in transpose controls. Because I know a lot of you may be thinking, well, why would I buy a pitch shifting plugin if Ableton comes with these pitch shifting controls right here? To which I answer, the plugins just sound better. And they also have way more options. Let's check out an example of some pitch shifted vocals here in the intro of this song of mine.
Hey, it's late, but
I'll put a link to the full song in the description for anyone who would like to hear the rest of it, because today we're really only talking about the pitch shifted vocals right here in the beginning. Let's turn off the pitch shifting and hear what they sounded like. And with the pitch shifting, as you can hear, I'm just pitching them down an octave. That's nothing special, but what I think is different from just simply doing it in the transpose menu is this Elastique Pitch plugin is just, this Elastique Pitch plugin is just the secret sauce of pitch shifting. It's $200. I'm just gonna get that out of the way now. This plugin is not cheap, but I would argue that you definitely get what you pay for, if not more. If this plugin was $300, I still would have bought it, and I still would have been making this video about what a good value it is. But let's jump into how I used it. There are two controls. I choose to leave them unlinked because I like to control them separately. But what you have on this vertical parameter is just good old-fashioned pitch shifting, where you can go up an octave or down an octave. I left it down an octave. But what made it sound really good was your ability to change this timbre control here on the horizontal axis. That's just the hot sauce to me right there. Just silky, buttery smooth. You can automate these. The automation sounds nice and smooth, unlike the transpose controls in Ableton, which only moves in semitone increments instead of more of a free kind of glide between pitches. And this control down here at the bottom is very similar to in the Complex Pro menu, if you're familiar with the sound that you get by, let's say we turned off this plugin and we did it the old-fashioned way. Let's see what we get just for comparison. I don't know, this just kind of sounds muffled and cheap to me, but the beauty of this pitch shifting solution is it does not create any latency. It's much friendlier on your processor than this thing is. If you have a slow computer, you're gonna have a horrible time using this thing, this Elastique Pitch plugin. You're definitely gonna have to do some freezing and some flattening to finish your song, but I think it's still worth it for how much better it sounds. Let's put this back to 0.
Do you produce music and love making fat Moombahton beats? Are you addicted to the dancehall rhythm? Do you find yourself using that same old reggaeton loop again and again? Then we've got the product for you. Get your coconuts ready for Hot Tropics, our brand new sample pack of Moombahton, Afrobeat, and dancehall hits. Here at Whole Loops, we've handcrafted over 200 organic loops and recipe kits for your tropical bangers. Hot Tropics is available now at WholeLoops.com.
There's one other pitch shifting plugin that I use just as much, if not more, than Elastic Pitch, and that is Little Alterboy by, I think, Sound Toys. Yep, Sound Toys, Little Alterboy. Beauty of this plugin, user interface, much more simple, cost only $100 instead of $200. However, if you're not already an iLok user and you don't have the account and the little USB stick, that's going to run you like an extra $35 or something like that. So call it a $135 plugin for those who are already not using iLok. But this has the same kind of controls where you have pitch and you can adjust it up or down an octave independently of your formant. They call it timbre in the other plugin. This is just controlling the formants here. We haven't even changed the pitch of it yet. And there's the pitch. Man, and there's so many ways that you can freak this thing. Also, the drive on this just sounds really good. Sometimes I don't even pitch shift stuff. I really just... I don't know, there's something real gritty and lo-fi about the way that this plugin sounds, and on certain source material, I prefer this actually over Elastic Pitch, but because I want this to feel a little smooth and organic, I ended up going for Elastic Pitch in this usage, but for things where I almost want it to sound more synthetic and processed, I find myself using Little Alterboy. If you're on a budget, just go for Little Alterboy if that... extra $100 savings makes the world of difference to you. Ideally, you're really going to want both, because in any source material, you really don't know until you try and compare which one you like better. So that is my approach to pitch shifting. I know it's not the simplest or most practical approach, but I do think it does leave you with the best quality finished product. This is actually Plugin Monday, a new thing I'm starting here on my YouTube channel. So Tutorial Tuesday is still happening. There will be a whole separate tutorial going up tomorrow. But what I am beginning is more plugin-oriented videos where I talk about tools. And then on Tuesday, it's more about techniques. Even though, of course, there's going to be plugins in the Tuesday videos too, they're really not going to be the focal point of the videos. But I get so many questions about different plugins that I decided to start a Monday video just dedicated to plugins. So if you like this content, please subscribe, leave me a comment telling me whatever plugin you would like my opinion on or you would like me to review or demonstrate. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow for Tutorial Tuesday.